Well, to be honest, I don't know what he can or can't do. I don't know how much Mom was really doing for him. Yeah, but now that she's gone and the dementia's getting worse, I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed, you know?
That's understandable. But I think that's why this in-home assessment will not only benefit your father, but it'll also benefit you and your wife as well. I'll be making some recommendations on what your father can and cannot do, so you know your role in helping him and what he's capable of handling himself.
Okay.
You have my number. So give me a call if you have any additional questions. If not, I'll see you in a couple of days, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I just got off the phone with the occupational therapist. She'll be here Thursday morning.
Any advice until then?
Just let him do his day-to-day thing. But if we see him doing anything unsafe, we should step in.
Okay.
It can be difficult to know when to help someone with dementia and when to let them do something on their own. Allowing them to be as independent as possible improves their quality of life. Supporting independence in your loved one preserves their dignity and helps them live at home as long as possible. When someone has dementia, their ability to perform familiar tasks will gradually decline. You may notice they can't do some things as well or as quickly as they used to. They may forget important steps or lose track of what they're doing. For example, they may forget they turned the stove on. They may also become less careful with grooming and appearance.
Here, let me help you with that, Robert.
What?
I'm gonna help you shave.
No, I think I can do it.
Okay, well, it looks like you missed a few spots.
I did?
Here.
Can I talk to you?
You can do many things to support independence in a loved one with dementia. Maintain regular daily routines. Avoid helping too much if they can do things safely on their own. Adjust your expectations and ignore things that don't really matter. Post signs, simple pictures, and notes to help identify items or as reminders to do things. Give visual cues by setting things out. For example, set out toothpaste and a toothbrush when it is time to brush their teeth. Give verbal reminders, such as telling them it is time to take a bath. Break a task into steps. For example, set clothes out in the order they should be put on. Simplify tasks. For example, replace button-up shirts with pullover tops. In a time crunch, it is okay to step in and help. How much you help may vary day to day. Make adjustments based on the time available and your loved one's ability.
What are you doing?
I was helping your dad get ready.
Why?
Because he was in there for like 30 minutes.
And how long does it take you to get ready?
Okay, well, it was also a mess.
Look, while I appreciate you wanting to help, the fact is that he's shaving by himself, and that's all that matters.
I don't think me helping is hurting.
If you're helping with something that is a safety risk, then yes, I agree with you.
Well, it could be a safety risk.
He's not swallowing swords, Lauren. He's shaving.
I understand that. But he is using shaving cream and a razor. I mean, can't we just buy him an electric shaver or something?
He's never used an electric shaver.
Do you know how many men use electric shavers?
Okay, fine. I'll pick one up over lunch.
Look, I'm not trying to start an argument or anything. I think it's time you realize that your dad can't function the way he used to.
I know, but I want Tim to have as much independence as possible. You know, to do the things that are meaningful to him. That's what he'd want.
And that's why the occupational therapist is coming in, so we can understand what those things are. It's a difficult balancing act, I get it. But you have to trust that she's going to do what's best for your dad and the disease he's dealing with.
I know. It's hard to see him like this, okay? I mean, this is the only way you've ever known him. You've never really had the chance to see the man I grew up with, the father I knew. He's a man of fierce independence, never asked for anything from anyone. He didn't have much, but what he had, he earned. He's a business owner, mentor, and the most honest man you'd ever meet, whether you'd like it or not.
Hey, Robert. I'm not sure that's the right utensil to use.
He may not have much independence left. I get that.
Could you show me where you keep your knives?
But what little he does have, I want it to be his for as long as possible. And I don't care if he's aware of it or not. I just want it to be his.
I agree. And from what I saw today, he does have a lot of independence left in him. But there are some areas where he'll need your supervision and support. Obviously, that will change over time as his dementia progresses, but we'll monitor that and adjust to meet his needs accordingly.
Okay.
If you'd like, Jason, we can start by going over your father's assessment, and I can give you some specific recommendations that will meet his needs right now.
That'd be great.
An occupational therapist can provide information to enhance independence. Through a functional assessment, they will identify tasks that can still be done independently, suggest modifications to tasks or to the home to promote independence, highlight safety issues and assistive devices that can help. For example, canes, grab bars, ramps, and toilet risers. Figuring out how much to help can feel overwhelming. Be patient with yourself and don't be afraid to reach out to others for support. Talk to your healthcare provider about all of the resources available in your area.